Guys, so here I am at the top of Brown again, getting ready to ride my 7 Sola SLX down from the top of Brown Mountain. I have this setup. I have this big and really nice absolute black 20-tooth cog, and look at that detailed how that thing is machined. And so I've been running that the past couple days because I was able to run a harder gear because I'm using these skinny Schwalbe knobby nick tires. So they have a little bit of chunk for the tread, which is nice, but they're light and they're a little bit on the skinny side. And I'm going to be running that. Hi.
Nice out today, yeah?
It's beautiful. So it's got about 20 psi in it on those tires. It makes it a little bit stiff. I don't have the rim pack or cush core in there this time. The reason I did it without that is because they're a little more durable tread, and the rim that I'm using is already dinged up. So if I ding it more, I don't really care. I'll just rebuild it and put a new hoop on it. So I thought I might as well try going back to the original way I used to run tubeless, with just a tubeless setup, and see how that goes. I'm going to really try to pedal up the uphills this time and see if I get a better time than I got on my gear bike with my single speed. That first part I can't even get up to speed that quickly because it's a single speed. So I have to wait till I'm in this part to really enjoy it. Thank you. It's around 3 o'clock. Beautiful outside. It's 76 degrees, but the air is still cool. It's supposed to rain tomorrow. I think there's like a 50% chance of rain. We'll see. But the soil is still wet from our rain 2 weeks ago, which makes it nice. I love it riding here. It's a little bit damper. Oh man, that higher pressure does bounce me around a little bit more, and having a skinnier tire with higher pressure kind of makes this thing a stiff ride. There's something to be said about having high volume tires, and it definitely changes the feel of your bike. So these tires are just normal size, I guess, like 2.4 and 2.25 in the back, so it's kind of small in the back. And I haven't run that small of a setup trying since probably last winter probably. I just don't do that at all during the summer, and no reason to do it. Sometimes even in the winter. The reason I just did it just because I still have some life on these tires, and I wanted to see how it felt. I wanted to see if it does make me any faster on my Strava times, as far as will I be able to go down the single track faster, and will I be climbing a little bit faster. It wasn't a bad climb. Plus it helps because, you know, the skinnier tires helps with the gearing too. When I'm riding a single speed, I'm choosing a gearing that is doable. And if I have a big fat tire on a heavier rim, that's rotational mass that I have to deal with. And it's going to slow me down, or it's going to be more of a grind, I should say. And so I have to choose an easier gear, which is a bigger cog, and that would slow me down overall for my time, because then when I'm doing this stuff and climbing, I'm climbing a little bit slower, because not really on the way down there's not really climbs, it's partial climbs, and they're just to keep you up to speed. Oh yes, this is a part I really love, especially coming down on my single speed, because it's so smooth. I'm really happy that I just set up these tires and they are keeping air. They have no leaks. You always wonder when you set up a tire that's a little bit older if it's going to hold the air, and luckily these did. So I'll get some more life out of these things, enjoy them while the dirt is hero dirt and perfect right now. It's going to be a stiffer feel, but it'll make me appreciate my other wheels when I put my wider rims on. Because I have another wheel set for these. You've seen it, and it's got the WTB 35 millimeter in the back, and then I have a WTB 40 millimeter that I put in the front. So that's my super wide setup that I run on this. Of course, with bigger tires, when I'm running those wider rims, I'm running 2.5, 2.6, even 2.8 up front. I'm getting a little bit hot when it's climbing. Might take my jacket off at the saddle. All right.